Now I'm suspicious of like all the paintings. Heard that Sir Eva was once called the Boar of the Northern Sky. She supposedly is known to fight fiercely in battle. So we'll see if there's anything over here. There is. Treasure chest. Well, that just leads over there. Hold on, before I go over here, we need to continue exploring over here. There's a dead end over here, which means treasure chest. Hey, I was right. This is my second time in Marilia. The last time was about 250 years ago. Inar's memory is not all that much better than a Hyam's, so I don't remember a lot. I do keep a diary, but it can fill a whole bookshelf, which is why I seldom carry it with me. Let's go this way now. Although I don't think I went there. We'll have to do that too. What's Amalia doing there? Alright, Cress, time to learn how to do this small talk. What are you staring? I mean, how are you doing, Bethraz? You're doing fine. Why do you ask? Your arms and legs, so they belong to your son. Not exactly. They are my son. Or at least parts of what is left of him. Can you communicate with him? No, that's impossible. But I can sense him. I can feel his ether. Well, that's something. You're asking a lot of questions while keeping a lot of secrets to yourself. Secrets. You saw my past as I saw yours. Yet we did not see everything. True. It would most certainly be fair to lift these secrets of mine since I saw yours. I think I know what you would like to ask. What did I pay, correct? What did I offer to receive this curse? Power of healing was not cheap. I thought I could offer one of my siblings, but they meant rather little to me, so the masked man did not accept them. Of course he wouldn't. You wanted to get rid of them, so that would have been too convenient. Unfortunately, yes. Instead, I paid with a part of my life. I paid with my future. Your future? All the years that I would have lived in this world, I offered them. Don't tell me. I do not have much longer to live, perhaps a year, maybe 2. That's a high price. At least with the power of healing, I have the chance to help a lot of people before I leave this world. You are strong, Amalia. No, I think I received the curse because I was too weak. I was just another victim of the palace's intrigues. But contrary to my siblings, I received the chance to live a few years longer. I was lucky. I was not strong. You were a child. You didn't have to be strong. It is the parents' task to protect their children. Your parents failed, and so did I. Anyway, we wonder if there is a way to lift the curse. If there is, we most likely will not find it within my lifetime. Probably not. Where did she go? I think I should return to to the hotel. My body hasn't recovered completely yet. Oh yeah, speaking of bodies recovering, my body hasn't recovered from yesterday as well. I spent a good chunk of the day yesterday building the device that's going to stop squirrels from invading my attic. And that took a lot of work, and I'm still kind of sore from it. You look a little unbalanced to me. If you want to stay in good health, then a good night's sleep is essential. Speaking of a good night's sleep, I went to sleep. I laid down to go to sleep at around 8 or 8:30-ish. And I woke up at around 6 a.m. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I needed to go up. How's the weather? You're Terabad and not big on general small talk. I despise small talk. Small talk doesn't really make any sense to me. It's like you don't care about what the weather is. You know, I don't care what the weather is. As long as it's cool and cold, you know, it doesn't matter to me. From a technical standpoint, the Gandabrand Society is superior to all nations. I mean, look around. We live in a flying city without any flying island at all. The Gandabrand Society is based on Valeria. Alright, since that was the treasure chest, we can go over there. Yeah, small talk just seems like a waste of everyone's time. It'd be much easier if everybody just said what they wanted instead of trying to, you know, talk around it. Having such a big place as Marilia up in the air is nothing special for us Arns Reachers. We are a nation famous for our airship technology. We have a few airships as big as this city. And have you ever seen the Genos caravan? That's even more impressive. Okay, was this the inn? No, apparently not. Oh, you got treasure chests in here. Our income has been looking rather dismal for the last few months. We unfortunately had to close a couple of orphanages in Pangaea. Grab that. We must increase the food supplies to Nebrelia. Due to the length of this past war, the population has hardly anything to eat. I want some food too. You can make some tacos. That would be a good start. According to a video you watched a bit ago, apparently it is small talk to ask strangers whether they've ever touched an organ. That is quite some small talk there. Over here either. High Inquisitors are only allowed to take off their helmets in private and in front of the Pope. However, Sir Wyatt doesn't even do that. You must have taken a vow or something. Wish to buy anything, kind sir? New on the deal department. Len, there you are. You're conscious again, what a relief. But your face is still marked by paleness. You should probably stay in bed. Listen to me, Len. I had another dream. Until now, I couldn't remember my previous life. I still don't remember everything, but now I know who I was. That's great, I'm happy for you, Glenn. Couldn't explain it until now, but I've always had a familiar feeling being close to you. I realized that back in Cortara when we were stranded alone. So we know each other from our previous lives. Didn't you have that feeling? I'm not sure what you mean. I was a teacher in the Order of Leonar. No, that can't be. Remember how you almost died and we had to send off your echo? I remember. I followed you shortly after that. It's me, Mario. I'm Timothy. You're Timothy? I know it's unbelievable, but... Len, wait. Let go of me. What's wrong with you? I don't get it. Drop it and leave her alone. But you have no decency at all. From one day to the next, Len is overwhelmed with the memories of a lifetime. It's lucky she's still sane. She probably just needs some time to sort through her memories. Time. Yes, that's probably it. Your Highness, the visitor from Mary Leah is here. Bring him in. What did you say your name was? Killian, Your Highness. Your information about Mary Leah has served us well. I noticed. It did not escape me on the way here. You are mobilizing your troops. Very keenly observed, and that's why I'm afraid I won't be able to let you go. But speak, what brings you to us today? This is the Grand Grimoire. How did you come into its possession? I took it from your sister. Don't worry, I didn't harm her. She doesn't concern me anymore, but why are you bringing it to me? You know what it is that you're holding there in your hand, right? I do. I brought it to you because you are the true ruler of Valandis, and this weapon is yours. You are the rightful owner. Is that what you think? Your Highness, I think Killian's deed deserves the greatest rewards we can offer. He has brought us the weapon that will forever protect your realm. Indeed, you have the infinite gratitude of Tauren. You may have whatever you wish for, gold, some land, the title of nobility, anything you want. All that in a place in the ranks of generals along with their power. Are you serious? What insolence! But after General Godfrey's departure, we actually are in need of a new replacement. Killian was your name. If you want all that, then I'll make you a deal. Ah, snaps. Ah, snap-a-daps. I gotta sneeze. You're more of a guy that likes doing activities with someone while talking to them, or something like this, where stuff is being played and getting into some random topics, which is sort of small talk though, or talking about game moments. I think if you're naturally going into certain things of discussion, it's totally fine. But you know, for your first thing to talk to someone about, and you're like, so how's the weather? You know, it's just incredibly unnatural, and it's weird. You know, how are you doing today? That being said, what's the best thing that happened to you today? Is the best thing that you can ask somebody. It's the best opener for small talk. You guys should try it sometime. You know, go to the bar, go to the club, go to the park, go to your government building, and just ask somebody, what's the best thing that happened to you today? Their eyes are going to light up, and they're going to be like, wow, nobody's ever asked me that before. The best thing that happened to me is such and such. And then you have your perfect opener. It's the best. The church's concept of loving your neighbor as yourself surely only applies to the other members of the church, right? Truth be told, it feels a bit strangely strange to be here. The church brought about the demise of my village. Luckily, I'm the master of my emotions. I can control myself. Lord Marcus is often accompanied by a dark sky armor. He must be something like his private bodyguard. What was the pilot's name again? Endart. I think he must be an R, just like Lord Marcus. Pure small talk is meh for you. You got annoyed in some group hangouts and gaming meetups where they can be small talk between games and moments. Sometimes, being over an hour, you twiddle your thumbs. People like talking with each other, and you did not want to be a spoil sport, so you mostly just keep quiet while frustrated. Don't you hate it when people randomly say hello to you? I actually do. You know, especially when I'm at the grocery store or whatever. Like, don't talk to me. You know what I also hate? I hate seeing people I've seen before at the grocery store or someplace. Like a neighbor or something like that. I pretend that I don't see them because I don't want them walking up to me and be like, "Hey, what's going on? How you doing?" And it's like, no, I stay holed up in my house for a reason. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm gonna return for the day. Hold on. Let me say, there's actually one place that I did not go that I need to go to. This one? It's this one. We'll begin to make random peoples, leaving people hanging in the air. Those peoples. Oh, you never say hello when you come into the chat? Very nice of you. It's much less of a thing worth, like, it's much less of a problem for Twitch chat, but it would certainly be so much more insightful or it would move things along a lot faster if people like said their first thing as like the actual first thing, I guess. You know, like if we wanted to schedule a like a co-op game or something like that, instead of just saying hello and waiting for me to respond, you know, you could be like, so when you want to do that co-op thing, like we could just skip the whole. Oh my gosh, this just reminded me. You know what I really hate? And at the risk of this happening to me, I absolutely despise with a burning passion when people message me and they say, I gotta ask you a question. And then they don't ask the question. They wait for me to respond so that they can ask the question. And then they ask the question. And, you know, if you just asked your question right off the bat, I could have responded and you wouldn't have to wait as long. And you wouldn't have pissed me off either. Suckers. Entry is forbidden. Oh, the Holy Mother's Fellowship. You may pass, of course, I guess, although I advise against it. There's treasure chests up here. This works torture, I tell you. but at least we have food and a roof over our heads. It's worse than in other parts of the world. Work is demanding and drains you completely, but for God, we gladly devote ourselves. Now hurry up, God will notice your half-hearted behavior. I don't care about Ganderbrandt. I work here because I have no other choice. Somehow I have to make ends meet. We are hardworking enough. If we are hardworking enough, we might move up. I hear the R&D department has great working conditions. They think they have it hard here. Do you know how hard it is to stand for hours doing nothing? Oh, I know. I know. Well, not the standing for hours doing nothing, but I know how hard it is to stand, and I know how hard it is to do nothing for hours. So, by knowing both pieces of the puzzle, surely I know the combination of both. Or I can at least imagine sufficiently enough. At home, I was taught not to associate with such people, but the church and God showed me that even these people are human beings. Everyone who is dissatisfied should work harder. The diligent will be rewarded. Treasure. You would think that we would only be eating watery soup down here, but we are actually getting large chunks of meat for every meal. What animal is this meat coming from? Oh boy, you should learn how to ask the right questions if you want to stay happy down here. New supplies have arrived. Look at that leg. That must have been a huge cow. As big as a monster, at least. Dishes. You had to leave some streams for good because the streamers got offended that you didn't say hello? Oh my gosh. Interesting. What should I do? Oh dear God, I have to bring the poor woman in there a horrible message. Her husband died while making repairs at the outer walls of the city. He was so exhausted from all the work that he wasn't concentrating and missed a step. How am I to tell her that? I fell ill a week ago. My husband has to do all the work now in order to support us. This vase's contents smell like... like 1A. There are more workers here than beds, but since we work in shifts, it's not a problem. I wouldn't want to share a bed with anybody. That doesn't sound good to me. In this place, our proficient tinkerers are working on our machinery. The work may be challenging, but those who are particularly talented may move on to Ganderbrandt's R&D department. That's excessive. It's, for me, it's just like, of all the things to get offended about, you know, someone not saying hello? Why do we care that we have to? There's a lot of things that I'm confused about for the human race, and, you know, we'll just have to add that one to the list. This is His Holiness's audience chamber. He is currently not available, which is why the queue is so long. Audience with His Excellency, I'm so nervous. There have been a lot of orphans in Raban since the war. We need more money to help them all. Alright, we have all the information on Wyothgan sorted. We must convince His Excellency that they are in need of a new church. Told him that His Excellency is currently not available, but they are still waiting in lines. All right. Hopping mid-conversation into a chat is just standard feature, just like you did. Exactly. You know, you don't have to, like, signal or anything like that. You can just be like, hey, I'm going to just act like I've been here for the conversation the whole time, even if maybe I wasn't. Nobody will ever know. You getting shut down over there, Len. Everyone's here now, Sienna. There's something I have to explain to you. I know you won't be able to believe me, and it will be the biggest surprise of the trip for you, but I have to get it off my chest. I was once a part of the church. We know that. Wasn't it obvious? How could we not have noticed? What? You belong to the church? You knew. Well, except Egil, apparently. How? You were well informed about the facilities in Shambhala. You seem to know High Inquisitor Raphael, and likewise, this Wyatt. Well then, sorry to have stolen your time. Anyway, to wrap it up, I uncovered those facilities in Shambhala and other crooked business and left the church. Been traveling the world ever since. Just surprised no one in Mary Leah recognizes you. As High Inquisitor, I always had to wear a helmet. Ordinarily, residents and soldiers don't know my face. You had the rank of High Inquisitor. That's surprising. I wouldn't have thought you capable of it. Yes, have fun at my expense. I'm being honest for once and have earned nothing but mockery. Thank you, Sienna, for telling us the truth. They may tease you a little, true, but it means a lot to us. Thanks. Well, that's it. Let's return to our rooms. Sienna is so awesome. On the battlefield and off. She's just awesome. Can't you sleep, Rob? I don't understand you, Sir Egil. I'm the reason you're racking your brains. You should hate the people of Mary Leah with all your heart. They have oppressed your village and ultimately brought it to its death. Forgive me. The church is to blame, that's true. But does that make every single resident guiltily guilty? They belong to the church. Isn't that reason enough? There can be many reasons why each of them is a part of the church. However, not every one of them were involved in the fate of my people. Should I just condemn them all? It would be the easiest thing to do, but would it be the right thing to do? Ain't nobody worried about the right and wrong things to do. You do what is necessary. You look at it so logically, not logically enough. The common people who bullied me in the court of Tormund, I hate them with all my heart. Sir Egil, you are a noble knight. Doesn't your pride hurt when you walk through Mary Leah? It's the death of my people that painfully pains me, but mere revenge will not bring them back. And certainly not if I take some random citizens as easy targets just to satisfy my need for revenge. If I did that, then I would be ashamed of myself. This would really hurt my pride. I understand. I wish I could see it the same way as you. Well, what's keeping you from it? I wonder. Are you sure you want to do this? No, of course we're not sure. Our first priority is Len's well-being, after all. If we had only been conscious, we could have stopped her from coming here. If you really plan to kill him, it will throw the entire world into chaos. Are you aware of that? No, it will actually save the entire world. take our word for it. You're going to try to kill Marcus? That ain't going to work. Egil is actually Salt and or, oh, I guess Salt and or Pepor from Chrono Cross? Salt? Pepor. I don't remember Salt or Pepor. Unless it was the tall guy and the short guy. But I could be thinking of a different game. You screwed up. What if Killian returned the stone to King Frederick? Even if he brought them the grimoire and gave away our position, they won't be able to mobilize so quickly. Besides, we found Reyna's tomb. There was no longer any reason to stay in Valandis. Enough. I don't want to hear any more. Away with you. You do not deserve to meet the Holy Mother. That's them? They really speakily speak all the time? Okay. Then I know who you're talking about. There's a scene which Manadriad had clipped. It was like WWWW or something like that. And that's what I remember them from. Your Excellency, Princess Celestia Valkyria of Taran is here. At last, I am honored to be able to greet the Holy Mother. Who would have thought that you would be reborn during my administration of all times? I am here because you wanted to speak with me. What is it? Your Excellency, leave the talking to me. You may also leave the room. But? Very well. Celestia, welcome. My name is Marcus, and I am the leader of the Gandabrand Society, which, as I'm sure you know, also organizes the church. I know of Gandabrand, but originally you are from the Order of Leonar, aren't you? You know, very good. What are you doing? How unexpected. The vessel is empty. The 3 guardians within you are gone. 3 guardians? Celestia, you are here because I have to explain some things to you. The Church is descended from the Order of Leonar, a group searching for a weapon that can defeat the Harbinger. We will work together to achieve this goal, but first we have another common enemy. You speak of the Vayne. Indeed, they are supposed to wait from their throne in another dimension for us to find a weapon. But the immortality they gained there went to their heads. They felt like gods who thought they could judge mankind. And that is why they created the Grand Grimoire and destroyed the human world over and over again. They were afraid that mankind would become too strong. They made sure that the population and progress would be set back for millennia. How is it that we don't know about this from history books? History is written by the survivors, and these are named by the Vayne. They decide what is written. Even we of the Order do not know how many times the cycle has repeated itself. That is also the reason why you maidens exist. Narratives change, sometimes on purpose, sometimes by accident. Over millennia, one story becomes another. However, you maidens carry the unadulterated knowledge in your memories. No matter how many centuries pass, you all know what really happened, not because of stories, but because you all have experienced everything yourselves. You are the truth of the Order. You really want me to trust you? I swear to God, I'm on your side. But what is your reason for the monsters on Shambhala? We need to use the Grand Grimoire to destroy the Vayne. But do you know the true nature of the Grimoire? It must destroy life and absorb the ether to gain power. To kill the Vayne, we need to make the Grand Grimoire as strong as possible. This is why we created monsters that we could sacrifice to the Grimoire. After all, we don't sacrifice humans like King Frederick. But you sent the monsters to the surface of Eldrea. We send the leftovers to our safe stations on the surface because we have developed something much better than those little beasts. We've created lumps of flesh that house as much ether as hundreds of monsters. Is that what all this is about, to protect human life? We will have plenty of time to get to know each other better. Celestia, there are 3 things we need in order to kill the Vayne. The Grand Grimoire as a weapon, the key from the Tomb of Reyna, and of course, the fitting door behind which the Vayne are hiding. Here, you can have the key back. So the key opens the way towards the Vayne, but this is nothing more than a flower. And what about the Grand Grimoire? Please hand it over. We fought hard for it. Well, there is a little problem. It was stolen from us. What are you saying? You were going to take care of it. What is happening? Lord Marcus, we are under attack. Tarn's troops have ambushed us. Impossible. How can this be? They could not have mobilized so quickly and caught up with us. Lord Marcus, our engine has been hit. Tarn's generals are casting unimaginable magic. They have destroyed all the protective walls. So, this is the rumored power that destroyed Nebralia. My lord, I have initiated all preparations for a counterattack, but for safety reasons, I advise you to get on the rescue ship with the Holy Mother. Our conversation must continue another time, Celestia. Ooh boy, what is going on? Hey, you there, what is happening? Tarn is attacking us. Get to the shelters, quick. And Frederick is attacking the church. Has he gone mad? We need to find Len and get out of here. Agreed. No one's here, not even a soldier. They must have escaped into a shelter or a rescue ship. Seeing the damage done so far, I could pick the ship. Or I would pick the ship. Do you think they took Len with them? Of course, she's the Holy Mother after all. Come, I will lead you the way to the hangar. Maybe we can catch up. Right now, my party composition is a little awkward. I guess Bethraz can swap on in. Probably do that. And we kick you out for Tonki. Guess we will do that for now. It's time to learn some more skills. Let's get some agility. I like the agility. You don't have one of those, do you? You do not. Alright, let's grab elemental orbs. Let's grab crit. I should have gotten crit damage and figured out a way to put that on there. Let's do counterattack, I guess. for you. I guess some agility for you. Let's do some defense for you. Let's do some HP. Story's getting so intense. There's no way I'm near the end. I know, right? I know. What is going on? What does specialist do? Sure, we can grab that. You get past these security doors. Key card. Please get us out of here. I'll sell you some stuff, okay? Slingshot. All right, work has worked out. You're back to the much less exciting mess. Get absolutely destroyed. Get absolutely destroyed. Pacifist Charm. 50% chance to gain no aggro per action. No thank you. Why are these priests attacking me? That's what I want to know. Traitor priest. Something like that. Gotta find 2 treasure chests. Oh dear. Priest of Dante following the holy word of fight first, questions later. But Dante, it's me. You wouldn't do this to me. Oh my gosh, a lot of damage. Hey, you're gonna recover all your HP back right here, right? Yes. Yes, she did. Get destroyed. Get absolutely destroyed. Monsterfang. Depends on if you're monologuing. Sometimes we just got a monologue. I know the whatchamacallit. I think I need to go to 4 to go to where I want to. Oh no. Right, so I go to 3 and then I go to 4. Len! Wait, they are my companions. We have to take them with us. Fine, but hurry. Oh! What are you doing? What is the meaning of this? Darn it, he of all people got away from me. Have you lost your mind? Don't believe anything Marcus says. He is just feeding you lies. What do you mean? Maybe the Vayne are both our enemy, but that doesn't make the Church our ally. Marcus took control of the Church long ago and split it from the Order of Leonar. He is not one of us. On the contrary, he belongs to a sect that awaits the return of the Harbinger. Is this true? Why are you keeping this from me? My echo has awoken. I don't want to hear any more lies. And you should not hide anything from me either. We understand. Forgive us. We have been silent for so long that we have to learn anew on how to trust. I will help you with this. I'm sorry for hitting you. God help me. They murdered the Pope. How do you know? You couldn't even see the Pope. Enough rambling. We must escape. Can we loot the Pope first? Guess not. Don't believe Ondor's lies. Not the Tonberry. Yeah, I thought he was going to resurrect himself right there and be like, you know, how dare you touch my divine personage? And, you know, get into a boss fight. Oh dear. Oh, I need to put Home Chick Slice back in the party. Wait. Summons a spirit which deals... Grows stronger without its tamer. That's bad. Can I summon 2 spirits? No. That makes the summoner very interesting. Oops. That makes the summoner very interesting. I don't know how long it lasts. Oops. I'm gonna rank those up. I really want to give them to Egil, because that would make Egil be able to deal damage while he's tanking. But I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I'd have to get rid of 1 or 2 of these abilities. Lure is good enough to keep. Oh, I need to max out counterattack. That's what I need to work on. And then I guess I get rid of mind up. I don't know. But yeah, I need counterattack on him. Let me rank this Claymore up, and then... Oh, we never took Dark Claymore. Oh. I didn't need to do that then. Suckers. Oh. Formation. Rob with Egil. Rob with Len. Quick swap. That is my party. Skills, learn skills. Magic. Don't you have? Okay, you're already working on it. Let's see. What's the benefit for this? More turns and then reduced costs? I'm not too worried about that. Let's get magic up. For you, you already have a crit damage. Interesting. Oh, that's counter crit up. Never mind. Never mind. All right. I need to go to 4. You're not going to let me go to 4. You buckle fool. Always are suspicious. Guessing the key to this door is right over there. Guys hit so hard. Ooh, maybe... Thinking things. Well, it was the Rune Knight that had that one ability that just seemed like absolute utter garbage. I think it was the Rune Knight. Like the dark element attacks and stuff. me go over here. They will. I'll take that. How stylish does this make us? Ultra moves are more efficient. Not very, apparently. Another key card. Itachi. It's not going to be better, but it will be better someday. Oh yeah, speaking of... Alright, we won't be able to do that yet. This goes up to 7 turns, nobody really cares. I haven't really used this yet. It's really a shame that this doesn't trigger Petal Storm. But I guess that would make this ability just completely worthless, wouldn't it? I need to use that ability to figure out how many attacks I currently have, though. Gotta open up all the doors. Looks like we technically could jump down from here. Only technically. Ah, here. Hey. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? We can get the Itachi up to full potential. Alrighty. HP drain, crit up, and crit damage. HP drain. Crit up. I was like, I thought it was 15%. And then crit damage. I don't think anybody else's weapon needs to be upgraded. Not armor. Probably do that. Okay. Well, that leads to 6. Interesting. Well, we're gonna have to continue this dungeon tomorrow. And see where the rest of this takes us, because, you know, I wonder if they're going to use the Grand Grimoire on Mary Leah. That's gonna be interesting, for sure. Nintendo Direct announced for tomorrow at 7 a.m. That's a conflicting time. Normally I do it. What kind of Nintendo Direct is it? Is it a indie friends of the show kind of thing? Gonna add 1,000 points to a Unicorn Overlord, or is it a normal big one? I'll just check Twitter because I'm sure everybody's going insane over it. The news. Join us for Nintendo Direct. Games coming in the second half. There will be no mention of the Nintendo Switch successor. I see. I have not decided how I want to approach this. So I don't think I'm going to co-stream it tomorrow. Normally what I've been doing with Nintendo Directs is I just watch it and I'll record myself watching and then I'll put it up on the YouTube. But typically, you know, they schedule them for like 6 a.m. or something, you know, a good time where I'm able to do that. And I won't be able to do that here. And I don't want to start the stream with a Nintendo Direct and then stop the stream and then do Chained Echoes. And I don't think I'll be able to record my reaction to it later because I'm sure people are going to come into the chat and be like, they announced this, they announced that, they did this, they did that. So, you know, I'll probably just watch it on my own time and I might not do a recording of it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, to continue with some more Chained Echoes. As a reminder, just in case I forget tomorrow, there will not be a stream on Wednesday. That is the 19th. Maybe you should do a live reaction stream for the heck of it. Not like you're a reaction-ary or passionate person. You got a dental appointment for an hour after it starts. You'd be zipping out of there. It's only 40 minutes, so, you know, you only got 20 minutes to get to that dentist. Hope that's enough time. But with that, see ya the next time I see ya. Peace.